Hey, what's up, people? This is Ike Love, and I'm creator and author of the blog The Bible Alternative, which is an inspirational blog where I share the wisdom insights gained along my path to become a greater, stronger version of myself. If you want to read more on the site, you can go and click on www.thebiblealternative.com. Now, as you can see, I'm thoroughly exhausted. In fact, I just woke up from a nap. I woke up from a nap because before I went to sleep, I basically had intended to record a video because I realized that, oh my gosh, it's the end of the week, and I promised or committed myself to doing one video a week. And now here it is, Friday morning, and I realized that I had not recorded a video yet. And so, yeah, things have been very busy, but a good busy. But I want to share with you some news. So remember 2 videos ago, I did a video about manifesting your goals, dreams, and desires. And what I shared in the video was the fact that I manifested a part of a goal. Part of a goal had come into fruition. And towards the end of the video, or parts of the video, I had said, or a certain part of the video, I had said that because I had manifested this part, I had now been thinking in my mind, all right, what's next? What else can I manifest it? So I set another goal. And surprisingly now, since the last time I had done, that has surprisingly come into fruition as well. And I'm going to choose to explain to you what this specific one is. I'm not going to tell the other one, but this one specifically is. So basically speaking, so the last part of the last thing I had came into fruition. So I was like, okay, great. Let's see what else we can do now. So what I did now was I just started paying more attention to my heart. And I was like, what does my heart want? What does my heart want that reflects the type of lifestyle I would like to live? So I thought about it, and I realized, okay, I'm in real estate, and most people in real estate are like chasing clients. And I was like, I would like to have a situation where I get some type of contact who funnels me like exclusives and referrals, clients as referrals and exclusives to rent and to sell. And I actually, again, I might wonder, did I write that down? It's like 2 years ago, I was wondering if I wrote the other thing down. No, I wrote this down as well. I wrote it down and I said I'm going to attract some type of contact. And I had no idea when it was going to happen. I just said this is going to happen. And so lo and behold, sometime last week, I have some side hustles I do. I was doing one of my side hustles, and as I was like on the street, kind of like, I think was I on my way back to the office, I was in the middle of my side hustle, and I looked at my email on my phone, and I saw the name of somebody, but it had the same initials, the same first name, and the same first initial, the last name of someone that works in my office. I was like, oh, whatever, And so I came back to my office a little later. It was later on that evening, and I opened up the email, and that same email that I thought was the person who had the same first name and the same first initial, the last name, I noticed it was a personal email. So I was like, personal email, interesting. And I looked close at the email. I was like, no, this is from a different person. I have a different last name. And when I opened the email, someone randomly had emailed me saying to me, listen, I saw some of your photos online of different ads that you shot of different apartments, and I liked your photos, and I wanted to know if you can represent some of my apartments. I can give you the exclusive, and you can go and rent them for me, represent them and rent them for me. And I wound up meeting with the person a couple days later, and she gave me the exclusive. Now, the exclusive was temporary than I would have liked, but you know what? That doesn't even matter. The fact of the matter is that I had set out a goal to manifest something that I wanted to reflect in my heart, that reflected the type of lifestyle I wanted to live. And this friggin' came into fruition. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, this is stuff that hadn't happened to me for years. When I was like 20 years old, 21 years old, this happened to me all the time. And due to the spiritual baggage that I accumulated over the years, since then, stuff like this was hard to come by. But due to certain things I had done, spiritual healing and cleansing, going through body-oriented therapy, mind and body therapy, and fasting. Because actually, I didn't tell anybody also, but I did a 7-day fast last week. The fast was 12 hours from the time I woke up, and I did only a water fast 12 hours each day from the time I woke up. It's to last 12 hours, so I did that 7 days in a row. And remember this old trusty book, The Prayer Ring. I said it again, Daniel Olukoya. I did, there was a specific prayer for new beginnings, and actually it was to be broken up into 7 days when you're doing 7 days of fasting, so everything fit perfectly. So I did every morning. I would wake up, say the prayers, repeat the prayers, and do the fast. And in the midst of that, I guess in the 4th day was when this came into fruition. So yeah, it's amazing. So now, obviously speaking, I don't even know how this opportunity is going to work out, but the fact of the matter is, I know God is working with me. Like I said, during the epiphany I had after I did the 3-day, 72-hour fast. And so now I'm thinking to myself, okay, like, let's now continue on this and continue to work on manifesting, listening to my heart and listening to, like, what type of life I want to live, and work on bringing that into fruition, bring into fruition in reality. And so for those of you who are working on manifesting your goals, I have, again, some advice, some really solid advice, building upon the last video I did when I was giving advice about manifesting dreams, goals, and desires. Number one, I will accentuate again, is to really, now accentuate it more because it's happening, really listen to your heart, your soul's yearnings. Listen to the yearnings of your soul. Think about the life you want to live, and think about what your soul is asking you for you to create or to be created. And usually we ignore it with our intellect, but screw our intellect. Listen to it, write it down now, and then intend for it to happen, right? Literally speaking now, you're going to take what's been swimming around in your heart, and you're now going to bring focus to it. You're going to bring intention to it. You're going to say, now, this is going to happen. And it's going to be a lot easier for you because it's coming from your heart. It's not something you're making up, You're not going to be trying to create something that you think your parents want for you, or society wants for you, or your neighbor down, your upstairs neighbor wants for you. It's something that you want for your own life. It's coming from your heart. So once you bring it up into fruition, into full intention, it's going to generally, it's a manifestation of who you are. So it's going to be natural for you to want and desire that. So now start to bring life to it. The next thing I want you to do that's very important, that I've started doing, you start to take a look at your reality, and you may not like certain aspects of it. In fact, of course, you're not going to like certain things of it, the things you want to change. Forget how things look. Start to visualize things as if they were the way you want it to be. Start to visualize it in a way that reflects your dreams and your goals and desires. As far as you're concerned, things are already the way you want to be. And how you now cement that is you start to give it some affirmations. If you walk the spiritual path of Christianity, you're going to go into the Bible and speak on God's promises for your life. Some Bible verses that are out there are, I'm the head, not the tail. I'm first and not last. I lend, I do not borrow. God shall supply all my needs according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus. Another one is, what is another one? There's a Psalm 20, the 23rd Psalm, about how your cup runs over. Read into that and start making confessions of life through that. Part of it is God can do exceedingly abundant above all that I can ask or think. Start saying those and start speaking that into your life to help propel your belief in that things being the way you want them to be. Now, if you work a different spiritual path, just say you're not a Christian, just start saying different affirmations like, I'm wealthy, abundance, I attract wealth and abundance in my life. You say, speak on things that you want to be as if already are. Say, I attract abundance in my life. If you work a certain field or endeavor or business, say, I'm grateful for the amount of clients I have in my life. Speak on everything as if they are, that reflects the goals that you have, speak on that. live on that and act as if and give thanks and be grateful that things have already come into fruition. You know, I used to think it was corny. People say, yeah, have gratitude, have gratitude for your life, be grateful, I used to think that was all corny, but it's actually true. It's really true. You have to have gratitude. Say for me, I used to ignore it before. I was like, oh, hocus pocus, whatever, who cares about all that? But no, be grateful as if be grateful for things being already the way you wanted them to be. I tell you, I'm telling you now, I will no longer poo-poo that. It's actually true, Speaking everything as if already come into fruition. And you're going to live life as that, And it's also going to be a big FU to your current circumstance that you don't like, When you're doing that, you're saying to yourself, screw you, this is things the way they are. I don't even care about things you look. Make the things being the way they are now that you don't like, just look at them as a distraction. They're trying to distract you from what they really are. They're just subjective, your own personal interpretation. So yeah, do that. And then also next thing, what also helps, like I said, I fasted 7 days for 12 hours each day, and I said prayers. I also had people pray for me as well, actually, for me, my personal path. But whatever your spiritual path is, you're going to be guided as to what you want to do. You can do a certain fast, you can say prayers, you can say affirmation, you can go online and look up affirmations for whatever you want to achieve in your life, or for wealth or abundance. I'm not, there's many ways to skin a cat. I'm telling you, I've given you a couple of spiritual walks, what you do, what you may want to do. So that's very, those things help. And yeah, and then, don't be attached to how it's going to happen. Just also take action. Now, you don't need to necessarily know the correct action. Just continue walking in direction, and then you'll be guided in the way you need to go, And I've said this already. Also, keep company with other visionaries, people who also are dreamers and builders, and who are into creating their own reality, That helps. That helps because it helps expand your belief when you have other people who are walking a similar path, but they have their own unique dreams and goals and desires, but they're walking a similar path. So and I hope I don't leave anything out. I first swear I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to realize that I forgot something else to say. So so yeah, that generally should help. Create from I want you to take away this: create from your heart. Create from your heart, create from your heart, create from your heart. And you'll be surprised at what comes into fruition as a result of that. I mean, society beats us down, people beat us down. They're so focused on negativity and mediocrity and the doom and the gloom. But screw all that nonsense. Start to listen to your heart, and beautiful things will come up forth that will give birth to a beautiful reality. So I hope all this helps. I hope this helps you, propelling you to manifesting your goals and desires. And I'm really telling you again, if this can happen for me, this can happen for you. Literally speaking, in the past, I've been so depressed because I thought that everything was against me. Nothing worked for me, this manifest. Everybody else was manifesting stuff magically. Nothing worked for me. The point that sometimes even I was like suicidal. I was like, what the hell is worth? What is it worth living if I can't live the life I dream? But you just have to persist and continue on and not give up. Do not give up. The rules of the world are those who persist. You find all these people who manifested stuff in their life, not because or opportunities came for them, not because they were so great or something. It's just that they just continue to show up, and something accidentally happened to them. So anyway, I hope all this helps. If you want to read more about my website, you can go to www.theviablealternative.com. Please also, if you like this video, please share it, please like it, and please subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on The Viable Alt. Now, I haven't uploaded my blog in a while, but you can find some juicy tidbits of wisdom, insights, and help you in life. So anyway, let me finish this now. I'm totally tired and have to go. So, take care, God bless, and peace.